Um, First, a quick reminder, if you want more wild celebrity stories and movie magic, don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. And uh, it helps the channel keep bringing you behind the scenes secrets just like these. Have you ever wondered how far actors will go to nail a role? Um, Imagine having to gain over 100 pounds. Um, yes, you heard that right. Um, just to step into someone else's shoes on the big screen. What pushes someone to turn their physique upside down for a movie? Um, for some stars, it's not about the paycheck or the fame, but about making their character believable enough to leap off the screen and into our imaginations. Picture Christian Bale famously yo-yoing between emaciated and beefed up in what looks like a superhero version of Extreme Makeover. Uh, um, there's the story of Amir Khan, who started out with an athletic frame and ballooned to over 200 pounds to tell the life story of a legendary wrestling coach in Dangle. Um, he his quick jump to grandpa mode for the role uh, was so intense, even he couldn't recognize himself in the mirror. For Vincent D'Onofrio in Full Metal Jacket, his scale tipping transformation wasn't just about eating big breakfasts. He hit nearly 280 pounds, turning himself into the tragic TVT Lawrence, and then spent months battling the weight back off. When filming ended, Robert De Niro, hungry for authenticity in Raging Bull, spent his days gobbling pasta and desserts until he looked like a retired prize fighter. And he packed on such a load that his family started dodging his dinner invitations. Some actors found their health taking a nosedive. Jared Leto, for example, mixed everything from melted ice cream to olive oil for Chapter 27, only to discover he'd inadvertently scored himself a wheelchair and an unplanned crash course in gout. And then there's Ryan Gosling, who gained so much weight for The Lovely Bones, the director nearly didn't recognize him and ultimately replaced him with someone who looked a little less ice cream powered, uh, very, which is really a providing measured uh, processing. And so Charlize Theron pushed herself towards an unglamorous edge in Monster, snacking on mac and cheese at midnight to capture a completely raw and unnerving character. Her new look was so convincing, she practically vanished into the role, Oscar in hand, as a reward. Uh, it's not just one or two brave souls, and Mark Wahlberg once ate enough for a small army so he could bring authenticity to Father Stew. And Bradley Cooper went all in on the protein shakes to transform himself into a bear-like Navy SEAL for American Sniper. Even the lighter side of Hollywood saw dramatic changes. Renee Zellweger made buttery croissants her staple for Bridget Jones's Diary, while Chris Hemsworth hit Thor-level protein and weights, offering a physique so chiseled it could have been carved by Norse gods themselves. What do these stories share? A wild mix of dedication, questionable snacks, and a sense of humor as robust as their new waistlines. Apparently, the road to an Oscar may be paved with pizza, pasta, and the occasional midnight donut raid. After all this talk of massive transformations, here's a joke. Why did the actor refuse to eat another donut on set? Because he needed a role model diet. with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.